Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today we have another replay. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Sealord, I don't usually watch your channel for replays, but a lot of you guys send in replays, and unfortunately, a very small percentage of those replays actually make it onto the channel. And a lot of times they're quite good, but it's just trying to fit them into the schedule somewhere. So, given that the next update's coming pretty soon, 13.1 this week, I'm trying to get a couple more of these replay videos out as just bonus videos during the week, so you guys can, enjoy seeing your replays here on the channel. So, today's bonus replay video, we have a Grosser Kurfürst being piloted by Stores Craft. We're going to call you Craft. That's what we're going to go with here, fella. But anyway, Grosser Kurfürst, man, talk about a ship that's most certainly not in meta anymore in today's World of Warships. She is definitely one of my favorite ships, one of my most played ships in the game. Her and the Yami go back and forth as far as my stats go. The Yami, if you count up all the ranked and clan battles that I have in her, is probably my most played by far. But GK is a very solid number 2. GK is the one I take out on random battles to have fun. And like I said in a video a little while ago, yeah, she's probably like the worst tier 10 battleship by far in terms of the meta. But man, when it does work, she can do wonders. But he is in a division with a Midway and a Smallland. So this is also a tier 10 game with double submarines and CVs, and he's in a GK. This is about as worse as it can get, as bad as it can get for a GK. There's no super ships though, so he does have that going for him at least. Now the enemy carrier is an Essex, the new tier 10 American support CV. So that's going to be interesting seeing that get paired up with a Midway, which is no support CV. You think they would make a distinction between that and the normal carriers, because the support CVs are more geared towards, again, supporting your friendly players, while the the normal CVs are just murder machines, right? But I guess we'll see how that pans out. But anyway, the GK 12 16-inch guns, either in the 420 size or the 406mm size. We'll see which one he has here in a second when he does fire. Looks like he does have a range build, a secondary build, I should say, because he has a 12.5 kilometer secondary range there on his GK, so he at least has, the range mod for the secondaries and the flag on. Alright, he's dropping one charge of ASW on where that submarine might be. One of the two submarines might be. Oh, hello, he does have the 406mm guns. Alright. Hello, Jean Bar. Gets a hit on the submarine there, so that should cause him to start leaking oil. And he should be able to track him from there. Let's see if this charge does anything. Big ol' miss. Ooh. Okay, I thought that was the CV for a second. It's just the Michelangelo's ASW. Jean Bar B, playing the Jean Bar how you don't play the Jean Bar, playing it bow into the enemy team. There's the Balau. Okay, so see, like right here, his secondary should start opening up on that Balau, because he is at periscope depth, a depth at which the surface ship's guns can affect him, but then the secondaries don't open up on him. I'm finding that to be happening more and more now on secondary ship, on surface ships in general. They used to be able to open up on them at periscope depth, but now they don't. I'm finding that very frustrating, Alright, so there's the Michelangelo, who is kind of just, ooh, nice, very nice, gets the Balau. That's first blood for Craft here. Okay. Strong start to the game, being that, ooh, do it. This is why you don't give tier 10s away in random bundles, not random bundles, in early access events where you can just pay for them, because man is just sitting there open to the world. But GK's dispersion rears her head. Unfortunately, he only gets a couple overpins. Alright, but the secondaries are opening up on the Jean Bar. Ooh, wait, okay, no, he does have, I was about to say, does he not have manual secondaries? But I just saw the icon at the bottom of the screen. Okay, about to say, you go for the full secondary build, but you don't have manual secondaries. That's a decision, but he does have it. Okay, low health DD over there. What DD was that? That was the Harugamo. Alright, so, yeah, Craft's about to have a very bad day here in a second. But the Vampire 2 lays down a smoke screen, which will allow him to break contact with the enemy team for now, at least. This is the Vampire's 2 smoke screens, so it's not long. Alright, secondaries are going on the John Bar, and looks like his right side secondaries are engaging the Michelangelo, reminding him who's the real secondary king at tier 10. No, it's the Montana. Okay, I was wondering how. I thought it was the Michelangelo. Like, man, they are really scraping that island there. No, it's the Montana. Alright, so the good thing about the GK secondaries is that they do pin 32mm of armor base. Those guns are all 128mm guns. So they can and will pin 32, which is the last major threshold at tier 10. Hello, Harugumo. Swaps his manual secondaries over to the Harugumo. Should get him out here with a couple of shells connecting. There we go. Close quarters expert and kill number 2 for Kraft. Alright. I think that was probably from the Montana. I didn't catch if that was the sap shells from the Michelangelo. Probably from the Montana. Alright, now he's got to thread these. Ooh, come on, secondaries. Do it. Or you can shoot with the main guns too. That's cool as well. And, yep, going to thread it here. Maybe. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Like a glove. Alright, let's see. Is he going to get the Jean Bar kill? Oh, no, the Colombo got it. Very sad indeed. Alright, so off to a pretty strong start so far. 2 kills, 40k down already by the 7-minute mark. So now let's see what's going on. Enemy team has the A and B cap pretty good. Looks like basically they're mirroring one another. The enemy team's pushing up west-north, and the friendly team is pushing down east to the south. Let's see, what else is up? There's the Hindenburg. Ooh, this could be good. Hindenburg's turning, but let's see what happens here. Might get lucky with some of the pins. 6200 is pretty good. He's in secondary range as well. So, he should be a nice squishy target. What happened to the sound? Okay, replay just going mute on me all of a sudden. Alright. Alright, so Hindenburg's in secondary range. He's getting chewed on by the secondaries pretty good right now. Situation out west is not, well, good. The enemy team has pretty much broken through. The friendly team defenses at A. Now they're pushing over to the B cap. That friendly midway should probably start moving here in a second. Kraft is admiring his own GK. I'd lie if I said I didn't do that, as I'm sure many of you guys have seen. Oh, he has a skill that boosts his AA and ASW performance when the A is running. That's an interesting pick on the GK. Let's see, what does that do? Yeah, so you get a buff to your consumable prep time with when your AA and your ASW is going, I believe. So that's an interesting pick for the GK, considering how much you would be bullied by CV. Well, not you would, how much you are bullied by CVs. Hey, look at that. So his Hydro now has a 50-second cooldown time when his AA gun started firing, and when they stop firing. Oh, that is an interesting build. Friendly Smallin, Division Smallin, coming up and dumping his torpedoes towards the, I believe, the enemy Essex or the Hindenburg. Up Essex smoking itself up. He's about to find out that I believe Hydro does not care about the smoke screen. That's what his lesson is about to be here, I do believe. Oh, and Radar doesn't care about smoke screens either. But he does not catch the Essex in the smoke. But he does catch, I believe, the Hindenburg. So the Essex has gotten out of it. He did learn his lesson there. Alright. Man, Essex is just feeding them planes. Oh, friendly Smallin does go down to the Montana's guns. That's suboptimal indeed. But Montana's, is about to find out why you don't stay in the secondary range of a GK if you can help it. Alright, so where's this? Oh, so the Essex is on the other side of this island. Yeah, definitely with where his planes are coming from. So you got GK and a Michelangelo pushing together, so you've got a ton of secondary firepower in this little push right here. The friendly and enemy team are pretty, well, now actually the friendly team is now behind in kills. So, yeah, and they're behind in points too. Almost 200 point difference in the scores at this moment. Oh man, I was hoping we'd get a Citadel there. Man, it's the one thing about Kremlin players back when Kremlin was first released. And there was this belief that you couldn't Citadel Kremlins or any Soviet ship, but man, look, when they show you your flat broadside, it's not going to be a good time for them. So I was hoping you might get a nice little Nice little citadels or two there. Ooh, that Michelangelo's having a very bad day. Midway's got him probably. The fires do. But Kraft just shooting a shot, you know. Never hurts to pick up a couple extra kills here and there. Alright, so secondaries are still chewing on the Montana. That looks like the friendly team will be taking this cap, so that's good. That's going to help bring the points back towards the friendly team's favor. However, it looks like the B cap is probably not going to be in friendly possession for too much longer. You got a Kremlin and a Colombo pushing into a Colombo and a Vampire 2, and unfortunately, the friendly Midway, he got caught by the enemy Marceau, and yep, there we go. So now the friendly team's down a CV and, well, 2 or 3 ships on the enemy team by this point, and now it's more. So now we have 4 friendly ships left against 6 enemy ships. This is yeah, 7 enemy ships actually. So yeah, this isn't looking too good at this moment. If they can catch the CV, that'll help balance things out. This Montana is man, he is just edging those submarine torpedoes. He keeps losing the lock at the last second. Well, not losing the lock. They keep running out the last second. So there's a Yami around the corner. And that Yami is waiting for Kraft to come around this corner too. His turrets are turning everything. There's the Essex. Alright. So the thing is, of the enemy ships left, sorry, of the friendly ships left, Kraft is the only one that the enemy team can regularly see, because it's a GK, right? It's spotted from Mars, okay? You have a submarine and a Vampire 2. Vampire 2 is being spotted right now, so he's probably about to go down. So, yeah, Kraft's going to have to move mountains to make this work. Now, the Montana's running so far out. Ooh, Yami shells coming in. Okay, bless. Oh, yeah. Oh man. Okay, yeah, he's turning his rudder, I believe. No, he's not. He's getting bow in. Okay, that is the smarter move there. I would absolutely be trying to get my rear turrets to just annihilate this Yami. Oh, or this Colombo. Either or. It's dealer's pick at this moment. Ooh, go for the Colombo. Yeah. A little bit high, but it may still work because it's a Colombo. 18k, not a bad pick. Gets his secondaries on the Colombo now too. Colombo, just like the Roma, has great armor from the bow up until her cheekish area, but her sides are very much exposed, dropping more ASW and where he thinks the submarine's going to be. Ooh, low health Kremlin. Get your secondaries on him, bud. Come on. Okay, cool. So secondaries on the Kremlin. His engine is out. Got hydroacoustic search up for the submarine torps. He's holding his damage con, which is pretty smart. I mean, he's going to be the focus of a lot of fire here in a moment, so you want to hold that until you absolutely need it. And granted, the situation when you do have a Colombo and a Yami pushing you at the same time is when you're going to want to need to use that damage con to get your engine back up. But again, you always want to hold it for fires or floods or anything like that. Okay, so, man, okay. He's bouncing back and forth between the Kremlin and the Colombo with his secondary guns. Okay, so he gets the Kremlin. Going to get the Colombo here. Double strike. Cool. Got a Yami left to deal with. He's at 30k HP. His secondary gunners are secondary gunning their little hearts out at the moment. What's his reloading his main battery guns now with, I believe he has Adrenaline Rush, right? 25 seconds. Okay, cool. Very quick reload time on these guns. The Montana's still a factor. What's the submarine doing? Alright, 2 501s pushing up, so he should be able to get quite a fiesta of cross shops here. Here's Confederate. He's getting so many achievements right now. I'm having trouble keeping up with him. Dropping his ASW on the enemy 2 501, so the friendly 2 501's probably got his hands full with him right now. I'm sure they got submarine surveillance up. Ooh, that's a lot of ankle to show a Yami. He's going for the turrets on the Yami, shoulder to shoulder, just getting all the achievements. Alright, so, ooh, come on, get the cheek. 17k, I think that was just in the superstructure. Okay, turning bow out from the Yami. Watch that Montana, though. He's probably waiting for you to come around the corner. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a salvo from the Yami. Focusing his AA on the enemy CV's planes there. Okay, still getting those ASW salvos out on his... on the U-2501. He's the last one alive on the enemy team. 304,000 damage. Now he's a full health, not full health, a half health Montana to deal with. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, he can probably still pull this off. I mean, if he sinks all of them, right? Right? Oh, but here comes the Monty salvo, and Dang, that's it. You know, if you're gonna go down, swing it. Oh, he did get a crack in there at the end too. Okay, that was just pure chaos toward the end. That was kind of beautiful. My God, look at all these achievements. So we got General Offensive, Confederate, 2 Close Quarters Experts, First Blood, Double Strike, Shoulder to Shoulder, Kraken Unleashed, Strike Team, and High Caliber. Man alive. He was the main character there for about 2 minutes there at the end. But unfortunately, that Montana that managed to stay alive for way too long did come back to haunt him. Look, 2,261 base XP. He got more XP than most of the friendly team that won the game, and he lost. That's that says a lot there for sure. But man, that was a great replay, my guy. So thank you so much for sending that in. If you have a replay you'd like to send in and potentially see focused here on the channel, like I said, I'm planning on doing more of these replay bonus videos. So make sure you check out the email linked in the description down below. You can also send it in the community Discord. Link to that is down below, and just send me a ping and I will take a look at your replay if you do that. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful Sunday, wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.